There's a big problem with flagship smartphones getting more expensive every year, and that's where the mid-range and the premium mid-range come into play. These phones are more reasonably priced, costing anywhere between 25,000 and 30,000 rupees. Phones in this segment aim to offer solid specifications without burning big holes in our pocket. There are several models from the likes of Samsung, ASUS, Oppo, VIVO, Nokia and Xiaomi that have particularly impressed us, and we have listed our top picks. So if you are on a somewhat tighter budget, then watch our video of the best phones under the 25,000 rupees price segment by clicking on the eye right above my head. But if you are okay with spending just a little bit extra, then we have listed our best picks of the best phones under the 30,000 rupees price segment. But before we go ahead, please subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and do hit the notification bell icon so you know when we post a new awesome video. Let's get started. Samsung revamped its Galaxy A series this year to introduce a slew of phones catering to different target audiences. The Samsung Galaxy A70 features a triple rear camera setup, a 32-megapixel selfie sensor and the Snapdragon 675 SoC. The smartphone sports a large 6.7-inch Super AMOLED display and a large 4500 mAh battery under the hood. The Galaxy A70 is great for multimedia consumption and can handle day-to-day tasks without a stutter. The device easily sails through a day of heavy usage, and 25-watt fast charging is certainly a bonus. On the downside, the lack of a dedicated night mode and stabilization might prove to be major red flags for photography enthusiasts. The Samsung Galaxy A70 is available in a single 6GB RAM plus 128GB storage configuration in black, blue or white. It can be purchased at a price of 28,990 rupees through all leading retail stores, Samsung's online shop, Samsung Opera House and Flipkart. There are a lot of key selling points when it comes to the VIVO V15 Pro. There's the 32-megapixel pop-up selfie camera, a triple rear camera setup, the Snapdragon 675 SoC under the hood, and if that was not enough, then there's a 5th generation in-display fingerprint sensor as well. During our review, we found that the VIVO V15 Pro offers capable cameras, good battery life and an immersive screen. The only trade-offs are its Android skin, the old-fashioned micro USB port and the lack of Widevine L1 DRM certification. There are two variants of the VIVO V15 Pro. The 6GB RAM variant is currently available to purchase at a price of 26,990 rupees, while the 8GB RAM variant can be purchased at a price of 29,990 rupees. Both have 128GB of inbuilt storage. The Samsung Galaxy A9 2018 is a competent smartphone that delivers strong performance and looks good. This phone makes a big bold style statement and has decent cameras, although we wouldn't call it an absolute must-have for photographers. The Galaxy A9 has 4-rear cameras with a setup featuring telephoto, ultrawide and depth sensors. There is also a 24-megapixel sensor at the front for selfies. Apart from this, the smartphone features a Full HD Plus Infinity display panel with an aspect ratio of 18:5:9 and is powered by an octa-core Qualcomm Snapdragon 660 SoC. The smartphone also has up to 8GB of RAM and sports a 3D glass curved back. The Samsung Galaxy A9 is currently priced at 25,990 rupees for the 6GB RAM and 128GB storage variant, down from its earlier price of 28,990 rupees. The 8GB RAM plus 128GB storage variant is now available at 28,990 rupees, down from its old price of 31,990 rupees. Xiaomi introduced its new sub-brand Poco last year, and the first phone of the lot, the Poco F1, was an instant hit. It still packs premium specs and is priced rather competitively in the market. The Poco F1 Armoured Edition was launched in India in August last year, and if your budget is around 30,000 rupees, then the 8GB RAM variant should be on your consideration list. The phone packs a Snapdragon 845 SoC, dual rear cameras and a large 4000 mAh battery. We were quite impressed by the phone's processor, battery life and price. We like the Kevlar back panel on the Armoured Edition, although we found in our review that its cameras could do better in low light. The Poco F1 Armoured Edition with 8GB of RAM and 256GB of storage is currently priced at 29,999 rupees in India and is available for purchase through Flipkart. The Oppo R17 Pro was launched back in December last year at a hefty price tag of 45,990 rupees. It is now listed on Flipkart and Amazon for as little as 29,990 rupees. During our review, we discovered that the phone has a decent set of cameras. Photos taken with the Oppo R17 Pro had good amounts of detail even for objects at a distance. Macros and low light photos had good detail, and the second sensor did help in creating a good depth effect. The R17 Pro also offers solid build quality, a flashy paint job and an insanely fast charger. The Oppo R17 Pro is priced at 29,900 rupees and is available in emerald green and radiant mist color options. You can purchase it online at Flipkart or Amazon. The ASUS ZENFONE 5Z is packed to the brim with premium features such as a Qualcomm Snapdragon 845 SoC, up to 8GB of RAM, a 19:9 display and dual rear cameras. It brings good competition to the market with impressive specifications and aggressive pricing. This smartphone was launched a year ago but is still a powerhouse, performs well and has a few AI enhancements that are useful and make the overall experience better. The cameras also perform well in different lighting conditions. The ASUS ZENFONE 5Z can be purchased from Flipkart starting at 24,999 rupees for the 6GB RAM plus 64GB storage variant, though that one is often out of stock. You can still get the 6GB RAM plus 128GB storage variant at a Best Buy price of 27,999 rupees, which is also a great deal. While the 4GB RAM variant of the Nokia 8.1 was launched in India back in December last year, the 6GB RAM variant was only launched in February this year. Other key features include a Snapdragon 710 SoC, a 6.18-inch display, dual rear cameras, a 20-megapixel selfie camera and a 3500 mAh battery. In our review, we found that the Nokia 8.1 performs well in day-to-day usage and it also looks quite decent. The Nokia 8.1 with 6GB RAM and 128GB of storage was launched at 29,999 rupees in India, but it is now available at a Best Buy price of 22,349 rupees from Amazon.in and 23,990 rupees from Flipkart. It is available in blue and iron color options. Additionally, the phone can also be purchased through Nokia's own online shop and leading retail outlets across the country. And that was our list of the best phones priced under 30,000 rupees today. Let us know in the comments if we missed anything. Thanks for watching, and for all things tech, log on to gadgets360.com.